Have your legs felt heavier, weaker, or wobblier lately? It might not be age. It might be your morning. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 5 common AM mistakes that quietly drain leg strength after 60. Plus, the 60-second leg spark. Routine and 1 beverage tweak, many say reduces cramps within a week. I'm Dr. Thomas Frist, a health educator who helps adults 55+ build stronger legs and better balance with simple, science-aware habits. I translate research into easy daily wins. Today, you'll learn exactly what to stop, what to swap, and what to start, so your legs feel stronger this week. Here's our roadmap. 5 morning mistakes. For each, why it's a problem, the safer swap, and the action step. That's number 1, 4 to go. And at the end, I'll give you the 60-second leg spark you can do while the coffee brews, plus that cramp-easing beverage tweak. If any of this already resonates, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. And tell me your city. I love seeing where you're watching from. Mistake number 1, coffee-only mornings. Overnight, your body runs on stored fuel. After 60, muscles get pickier about turning protein into strength. Like a car that needs premium fuel. Coffee alone doesn't repair or hydrate muscle. Low fluids can slightly thicken blood and reduce muscle performance. Low protein means your legs miss building blocks. Harvard Health notes many older adults benefit from 25-30 grams of protein per meal. A glass of water on waking may help circulation and reduce cramps for many. Who should be careful? If you're on diuretics, have heart or kidney disease, or fluid restrictions, hydrate as your clinician advises. Some meds absorb poorly with coffee. Ask your pharmacist about timing. What you might notice: mid-morning leg heaviness, calf cramps, dizziness when standing, and an energy crash. After breakfast, safer play. Drink 12 to 16 ounces of water within 10 minutes of waking. If your clinician okays sodium, add a tiny pinch of salt and lemon. Otherwise, plain water or a low or no sodium electrolyte. Eat 25-35 grams of protein within 60 to 90 minutes. For example, 2 eggs plus 3/4 to 1 cup Greek. Yogurt for around 32 pounds, 420 grams. Or a scoop of whey or pea protein in a smoothie for 25 to 30 grams, or 3/4 cup cottage cheese with berries and a tablespoon of nuts for about 28-30 grams. Have coffee after that first water and with food. Quick question: what did you have this morning? Enough protein? Myth bust. 1 egg has about 6 grams. Most people need 4 to 5 eggs to hit the target, so pair eggs with yogurt or a protein smoothie. Don't stretch cold just yet. Here's why. Mistake number 2. Static stretching first thing. Cold rubber snaps. Warm rubber bends. Static stretching cold muscles may temporarily reduce strength and make joints feel unstable. You want to lubricate joints first, then stretch. Reviews suggest long holds of static stretching can reduce strength for a short time, often around 5% for 10 to 30 minutes. Dynamic warm-ups tend to prep muscles better. Who should be careful? With osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, spinal stenosis, or hip-knee replacements, avoid deep forward bends or extreme end range early. If you have balance issues, don't stretch without support. What you might notice: knees feel wobbly after long holds, a sharp tug in the hamstring or calf, or a lower back twinge when bending to the floor. Safer play. Do 2 to 3 minutes of gentle movement first. Ankle circles, 10 each side. Heel-to-toe rocks, 15. March in place for 30 seconds, and 5 sit-to-stands from a chair. Save long static holds for later in the E, day, or after your warm-up walk. Myth bust. Stretching first isn't what prevents injury. Movement first is often safer for strength and balance. Quick check. Can you do 5 slow sit-to-stands without using your hands? A perfect warm-up can't help if you stay glued to a chair. Mistake number 3. Sitting the first hour. Overnight, fluid can pool around the ankles. Joints are like hinges that need a drop of oil. Movement is that oil. If you park in a chair for the first hour, ankles stiffen, glutes switch off, and your gait can turn into a shuffle. Light activity snacks of 1 to 2 minutes can improve circulation and reduce stiffness markers. The National Institute on Aging encourages brief, frequent movement for joint comfort. Who should be careful? Orthostatic hypotension, hypertension, balance issues, edema, or recent surgery. Move with support and rise slowly. What you might notice: sock lines and ankle puffiness, stiff first steps, a shuffling stride for the first 10 to 15 minutes. Safer play. Try the 3-3-3. Wake up, 30 ankle pumps each side, 3 hip hinges with hands on a counter, and 3 sit-to-stands. Then set a 30-minute stand and move timer for a 60-second leg check-in. Quick stat: even 2 minutes of light movement can wake up your balance system. Quick question: where will you do your first 60 seconds? Kitchen or bathroom? In the bathroom, most people skip a simple balance trick that protects knees and hips. If this is helpful, hit subscribe. I share practical, science-backed weekly mobility and joint health tips. No fluff. Or, in 30 seconds, I'll share the tip most people skip. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. All right, back to the part that protects your balance the most. Mistake number 4. Ignoring foot balance work. The wires in. Your feet tell your brain where you are. If feet and ankles aren't trained, the message gets fuzzy. Squishy, backless slippers can slip and reduce feedback. Your body stiffens to feel safe, which can make legs feel weak. Balance and calf work improve stability for many older adults and can reduce fall risk. Even 60 seconds a day helps. Who should be careful? Neuropathy, osteoporosis, foot ulcers, or recent foot surgery. Skip barefoot work and use stable, supportive footwear. Always train near a counter. What you might notice: wobble putting on pants, drifting while standing, at the sink, toe cramps or weak push-off when walking. Safer play. Footwear. Choose firm, closed-heel, non-slip house shoes. Avoid backless, overly squishy soles. Then do the 60-second sink series. 10-20 seconds tandem stance each side with fingertip support. 10 heel raises and 10 toe raises, and 5 toe yoga lifts. Lift the big toe while keeping the others down, then switch. Self-check. Can you hold a supported tandem stance for 10 seconds? If not, that's your first micro goal. The 2D last mistake quietly detrains your thighs every day, and it's easy to fix. Mistake number 5. Using your arms to stand. If you always push up with your hands, your legs get a free ride. Repeat that hundreds of times a month, and your quads and glutes adapt by getting weaker. Sit-to-stand ability predicts function and fall risk. Training it improves leg strength for many. Who should be careful? Knee or hip osteoarthritis, recent surgery, or balance issues. Use arm support as needed and raise seat height to keep it pain-free. What you might notice: needing momentum to stand, hands pushing off thighs or chair arms every time, and plopping down when you sit. Safer play, the sit-to-stand rule. Every time you stand, do one extra rep with as little hand help as is safe. Cross your arms if you can. Otherwise, use fingertips. Setup. Feet under knees, lean chest slightly forward, nose over toes, and exhale as you stand. Strength bonus. Control your descent for a 3 count to build quads. What not to do. Don't collapse into the chair. That jars your joints. Slow down and land softly. Quick question. How many chair stands can you do in 30 seconds with good form? Try it near a counter. Next, the promised 60-second leg spark, and the beverage tweak many find eases cramps. What to do? Eat instead. Close loops, the 60-90-second leg spark, while the kettle boils. 15 seconds heel-toe rocks. 15 seconds marching in place. 5 slow sit-to-stands with a 3 count down. 15 seconds hip hinges with a reach to the counter. And 10 calf raises plus 10 ankle pumps. This lubricates joints, wakes up balance, and turns on your legs. Do it daily. Beverage tweak for cramps, if appropriate. Drink 12 to 16 ounces of water on waking before coffee. Optionally, add a squeeze of lemon and a tiny pinch of salt, if your clinician okays sodium, or use a low-sugar electrolyte, or half a cup of coconut water topped with water. Hydration and electrolytes may reduce morning cramps for many. Protein-forward breakfast within 60-90 minutes. Aim for 25 to 35 grams of protein and 6 to 10 grams of fiber. Ideas include Greek yogurt parfait with nuts, eggs with smoked, salmon and spinach, protein oats, half-cup oats plus a scoop of whey or pea protein, or a cottage cheese bowl with berries. This supports muscle protein synthesis and steadier energy. Footwear upgrade. Choose closed-heel, non-slip house. Shoes or supportive trainers indoors for better balance feedback and safer steps. The +1 sit-to-stand habit. Every stand, add 1 controlled rep. That's hundreds of extra reps per month. Serious strength without a gym. Quick recap. Stop coffee-only mornings. Start water plus 25 to 35 grams of protein. Skip long. Static stretches when cold. Do a 2-minute warm-up first. Don't sit for the first hour. Do a 60-second leg spark. Ditch floppy slippers. Do the 60-second sink series. Don't push with arms to stand. Use the +1 sit-to-stand rule. Subscribe for simple, actionable weekly mobility and joint health tips tailored for 50+. Which swap will you try this week? Water first, the leg spark, or +1 sit-to-stands? Type 1 if you're in, 0 if you're not convinced yet.